What's up, YouTube world? Sorry about that. Ran out of memory on my phone. What I was saying was, that indicator right there, it usually go off just like that when it's dying. Right now it's on charge right now and it's flashing when it's charging. It also flashes when it starts to die. I said it takes about 2 hours to charge. Like I said before, I customized the lights, cut out the lights, cut out all these reflective lights, put all these adhesive on the side to protect it. I opened it up, I lubed up the bearings. After lubing the bearings, I found some longer screws, some bigger screws. There was a little squeak when I had it, but all that's gone because of the lube. It has Bluetooth. Right now I'm playing my iPad right now. It's hooked up to you can use iPad, iPod, iPhone, Android, anything that has wireless Bluetooth. You can connect it to the hoverboard and have a blast. What I like about this particular one, I was trying to get one that's not 6.5 inch. I was trying to get a tire that's at least 8 inch or 10 inch. And this was the best deal because at the time, I didn't know much about the boards. And the guy said, okay, it comes with a, where's the remote? It comes with a remote. There it is. This one comes with a remote, so I can shut it off, shut it on. Hey, what's up? I can shut it off, shut it on. I don't know. I think this is for beginner mode and fast mode. A little lightning sign, and I don't know what this is for. Remote is. I mean, it's there. I mean, it's pretty useless, but I mean, if you want to turn it on, like say for instance, you go to the park, you could just turn on the board manually, and then shut it off that way. When you get out the car, you don't have to bend down and turn it on. You can just hit this button right here and turn it on. It'll turn on. It has a top speed of 11 miles an hour. The 11-12 miles an hour is not really that stable at that speed. But if you can manage on smooth surfaces. It's like I told you before. It can hold about 300 pounds. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to turn off the iPad. Yeah, it can hold about it can carry a 300-pound person. I'm about 290. I'm about 287. So I mean, it does a good job of holding up to my weight. It has a good amount of clearance. That's one of the reasons I got a 8-inch, because I wanted more clearance off the ground. So I'm gonna go down. This is the clearance you're gonna get on an 8-inch board. So yeah, this is our clearance. It's not too bad. I mean, the 6.5 inch, the clearance is pretty low. You can't really go over any humps or bumps, even cracks. You can't really go over. But this one, it can handle it a lot better. It's more stable. The bigger the tires, the more stable the hoverboard is. This one weighs about 33 pounds or 32 pounds, something like that. I'm not too sure, but it's a bigger board. It has a bigger footprint where you can, if you got big feet, tall guy, you can easily ride these compared to the 6.5 inch. I mean, like I said, the battery lasts. It'll last you about 3 miles on smooth surfaces. I don't know about it all depends on your weight too. If you're overweight, like I am, I'm a little overweight. If you're overweight, you got to put that into a factor also. You know, the heavier you are, the less battery you're gonna get out of these things. You know, and it depends on your surface area. If you're driving on gravel, if you're driving on a road, on a sidewalk, you're gonna get good distance. But if you're in rough terrain, you're not gonna get a lot of miles out of these. I mean, some people use them for commuting, but Tampa roads are really bad, so I don't know you can commute with these things. There's a lot of potholes. There's a lot of shit. What else? Like I told you, charge time is about 2 to 3 hours, depend. You don't really want to overcharge these things. It's just like your LiPo in the helicopter. You start overcharging these things, the battery starts swelling. It's no good. I mean, we're lucky to have like drones or helicopter where we can at least have a chance to take out the battery if it starts to explode. But if this thing starts swelling due to overcharging, you're not gonna see it because it's covered up. So you gotta be really careful. It's been a handful of time where I left this thing. It's very easy to leave it because it takes so long to charge. It's very easy to forget it. So you really gotta keep the timer on, or just keep tabs on this thing because it can burn your house down. I've seen a lot of videos of this thing getting burnt down. And guys, don't charge it as soon as you get off of it. Don't go ahead and charge. Let it cool off for like 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 15, 25 minutes, and you'll be all right. Because that's another way of swelling the battery up too. Let it sit there, let it cool off, let the engine cool off, let the battery cool off, and then you go ahead and charge it. Another tip is to don't top it off. Just use it all the way down and then charge it. Don't use it halfway and then go and charge it again. That's not a good idea. There's no way your battery can stay healthy by doing that. I like this a lot because I drove a 6.5 inch. I rode on one. It wasn't very comfortable and it wasn't very stable. So my first hoverboard, I knew I was gonna get something a little bigger than that. So there you go. I have an 8-inch hoverboard. Hopefully in the future I'll get a 10-inch. Yeah, just make sure your battery is legit. The LG or Samsung batteries is a legit battery. Don't overcharge. Know your weight limit on the boards, because some boards can be 220 pounds, some boards can be 260 pounds weight limit, and this one right here is 300 pounds weight limit. So I got, this is a box. This is a box it came with. You guys can see that. This is a box it came with. Just giving you all information. See, this is stock. That's how it looks stock. I don't have the reflective lights on this. So that's how it will look in stock. I have different colors of these also. But yeah, that is it. That is basically it. Yeah, this is your proprietary. This is where your power button is right here. Sorry about that, guys. This is where your power button is. You can see that. And this is your charging port at the back. And yep, I mean, that's about it, guys. There's nothing else I can say. It's just a hoverboard. It's not really mandatory for me to have it. You know, it's not really gonna get me anywhere. You know, it's just for fun. If you got the money and you got space and you got spare time, go for it, man, because they're really fun. They're really fun. Just beware of feet fatigue. Like I said, the heavier you are, the more feet fatigue you'll have. I mean, riding this about 30-40 minutes, you'll start feeling the stinging in your feet, like really bad stinging. So I usually just get like this is what I usually get right here, a Dr. Scholl's insoles, and that'll help a lot for guys that's heavy. And I have flat feet, so I need the Dr. Scholl's to wear these, to drive these things for a long period of time. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Alright, guys, I'm out. Peace. Happy New Year's.